Hello, I'm Leo Brown. This is the What If It Is True podcast for today as we take a look at our gospel for our mass reading, Luke chapter 4, 24 through 30. And of course, as we look at this, we're trying to find that virtue, right? That element that steps out and says, hey, this is the lesson for you here. This is what you can put into your life, and this is how you apply it. And this is that story where Christ talks about how a prophet has no merit basically in his home. Tells this interesting story about Elijah and the widow at Zarephath, saying, look, there were all kinds of other widows that were of Israel, right? That of the people of God that he could have chosen to go to, but no, he chooses this one of Zarephath out in Sidon, those that are outside of the Jewish faith. Again, talks about this Syrian Naaman cleansed by the prophet as well of leprosy, and he could have chosen to choose the Israelites, right? And I think that it's really a lesson of humility for those of us, especially as Catholics, and hopefully we don't see this too much anymore, but I think sometimes you will kind of find this sort of exclusivity, like this is our religion, this is our faith, this is our God, this is our Christ, and kind of this unwillingness to be open enough to share that with everyone. I think one thing that Pope Francis is doing brilliantly is really showing how to step outside of that, right? I mean, what did he do last Easter on Good Friday? He washed the feet of a Muslim woman, and this got people in an uproar. How dare he do that? Well, what's he doing? The same thing Christ is talking about here. Going to those outside the faith to show this is the path. This is the way to come in. Come on into us, and you're welcome. And not to say once you can climb the wall to get in here, it's okay, but let's break down that wall and let's go out there. So it really takes a lot of humility to step out that way, step out in that kind of faith and that way of embracing those outside of maybe of our circle of friends or the people we would normally hang out with, or simply just to step outside of our comfort zone to reach out to someone. But all of it requires humility. To find out more about What If It Is True, visit us online at realliferadio.com. And of course, we stream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week there. Also, listen in the Lexington, Kentucky area at two places, 94.9 FM and 1380 AM. This is the What If It Is True podcast. I'm Leo Brown. God bless.